Hello, this is GeoTechLand, and today I'll be talking about the Ubuntu Touch mobile OS. And contrary to popular belief, Ubuntu Touch is not dead. I know Canonical recently gave up on the project, but ever since then, Ubports has pretty much taken over and continued working on it, and providing updates and so right now you can install Ubuntu Touch on several phones, the main ones being the Fairphone 2, the Nexus 5, which is the phone I have and I've been testing this out on, the OnePlus 1, which is probably the more powerful of the two here, and heck, you can even have this and test it out on a tablet here. And so yes, the people behind Ubports, these are the team members here. Ubports is a community essentially that is working on the project, and they're not a a private corporation or anything like that. They're not trying to like sell anything. They're just essentially working on building and making this OS better. Recently they got rid of the actual Ubuntu store that was on the Ubuntu Touch, and they're utilizing the open store. And so again, this is a privacy friendly mobile OS, versus Android OS and Apple iOS. And they do still give updates on this here. So here's some basic news. Their Patreon reached about 2,500 per month, which is really good. I actually became a recent patron of them, and I think you guys should too if you want a mobile operating system that respects your privacy, that is secure, and it's 100% Linux based. And so this is their site here. They have several videos on what they're doing here, and here's more images of what Ubuntu Touch is representing. And yes, Ubuntu Touch is alive. Other than that, one of the phones they support is the Fairphone 2, which is actually one of the only few remaining modular phones available. You guys should look into this phone too, because they're doing really good stuff. The only thing I wish that they could improve on at the moment is probably just continue building the OS, but also maybe bringing the OS and making it available for a bit more modern phones. Since this Nexus 5 phone, for example, is a bit older, the specs are not that great, and yeah, they definitely should start bringing it out to more modern devices. And other than that, though, I will be releasing some videos of my Nexus 5 and testing out the OS, showing its features, showing what it can do. I did ask myself the question if this operating system right now could replace my phone, and it comes pretty darn close. So really, if you get a SIM card on it, you'll have phone and text on it. And when it comes to data, you can have, although there's no like Facebook app or Instagram app, and there's not a lot of apps for probably a lot of applications you guys use, there's a lot of web apps. So, and you can honestly use the browser to access something like Facebook or Twitter. So really the only thing that comes to my mind that is not available on this is the Snapchat app, since that really is only an app only for Android and iOS, and maybe like a Lyft and Uber app probably wouldn't work, or if you tried using Uber or Lyft on a browser or a web app, it probably wouldn't work. Something essential for a mobile like GPS, the phones do have GPS and they work, and although Google Maps is not available, it is available as a web app. And again, you can even use the browser, and you could still use it to get directions. It works pretty well. Although the navigation feature of it you know, with like the actual voice wouldn't work too good, but again, you could still get directions there at least. And so yeah, this OS has it's pretty advanced considering most people thought it was dead. So I definitely think you guys should give it a try. Support them on Patreon. That way we can have an alternative OS out there. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.